If you've been thinking about starting your online business for years, but you keep getting stuck on the technical part, the websites, the funnels, the landing pages, all of the tech headaches that just make you give up and move on to the next thing, this video is for you. Skool just dropped a $9 per month plan, and it might just be the best kept secret in online business right now. In this video, I break down why Skool is going to replace your website, your course platform, and your email list for just $9 per month. The only AI prompt that you need to build your business and launch your Skool group, and how to make your group profitable even with 10 members. So before we get started, I first want to break down what the new plan is all about so that you can see for yourself. Here is the hobby plan. This is brand new. Normally, when you start a Skool group, you had to pay $99 per month, which is still pretty good. I have 2 Skool communities that I built, and I'm going to show you inside one of mine in just a minute, and I'm on the $99 per month plan. Well, they just launched the $9 per month plan, which is what they refer to as the hobby plan. And it's got all the same features that you would get with the pro plan, with few exceptions. So you're going to have a higher transaction fee, which is fine. You can't have a custom URL, and there's a few other features that I'll run down that you won't have, but you can absolutely get all the features, which means you can have unlimited members, you can collect payments, have unlimited courses, and I'm going to show you how to do that here inside of this video. Once you build the community up, you can always upgrade to the $99 per month plan. There's a 14-day free trial on this. It's a no-brainer to at least test it out, and then you can become part of the Skool games and build your community. I'm going to leave a link in the description. It is an affiliate link, so if you do sign up, I will earn a commission, but you will also get your own affiliate link when you become a member of the Skool community and you have your own community. And I encourage you to share that, because it's a great way to make money just by saying, hey, I'm using this platform, I'm building my community, I'm making money. You should look at it too. So you would just simply click on here and come up with your group name, and then you're going to start your free trial. And you can change the group name later, so you don't have to sweat it now. Just open up the group and then start building. What I'm going to do now is show you one of my communities, Mindset Skool. I started this community on April the 1st. It's July 17th when I'm recording this video. So less than 4 months I've had this open, and I'm up to 148 members already. And this is the about page. So this is your actual landing page. This is where you would send your leads to. This is where you would send traffic to. If you're creating content on another platform like YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, like, you would put the link right here up in the URL to this page, and everyone lands here. And they give you the option of having slides. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5 different slides, and then I have a video. And the reason that I have this order is that people usually read the slides first and then they'll watch the video last. And I created these slides in Canva. Very simple. So it first tells you what the community is about. Then I have a couple of testimonials here from members inside the group. Then I have a little bit about me, who I am, and why I'm qualified to talk about mindset. And then join now, it's $5 per month. And this about page here in the beginning can just simply be, hey, I've just started this community. It's about this. I'm not really sure what's going to be in here. And the first 10 people get in for free. You're going to be my founding members. And I'm going to show you how to do this with one single AI prompt. But I first want to go inside of the community, and I want to go inside of the classroom and show you how you can build this. You can use the Skool community as either a lead magnet, right? This can be your free lead magnet. You're all looking for lead magnets. Like, what do I give away to people for free? You can give away the Skool community for free, but you can charge for stuff inside of the classroom. You can create courses. You can even create digital products inside of the classroom. And I'm going to show you exactly how I built Mindset Skool from the ground up and walk you through the steps of how I did this. The first thing that I did was I got people together and I said, hey, I'm starting this community. It's about mindset. I'm not really sure what it's going to look like, but you're going to help me build it. And the first members are going to be the founding members. Now, I didn't have a free group. It was $5 to start. It's still $5 today. I'm raising the price shortly, but I'm letting the members get in there and help me build the community. And it's been a really cool thing to do. Now, this is what I'm a big believer in, which is to build your audience first. Then you ask the audience what they want, then you create it for them and you charge them money for it. So as you can see, I'm in the classroom here. And the first posts are not even, I have a short video and then I have a welcome to the community, which directs people to leave a comment, hey, I'm here. And I have 202 comments, a lot of engagement in this community. Then I have a video on how to use the platform. And as you can see here, this is like one of the first videos I made, and it doesn't match the about page here. I called it Stuck to Started. Like that was a ridiculous name, but I just launched it and didn't overthink it. Now it's called Mindset School. How did you find us? And I have a poll in the community that says, hey, how did you find me? Instagram, Facebook, email, YouTube, ads, other. Most people are finding me on YouTube, right? And that's exactly what the information that you want to get from your members is, hey, what are your bottlenecks? Like, what are the challenges that you have? And as you can see here, I have 66 votes on this. Where are you at with your business? What's your biggest roadblock? And I give them options and they vote. I can't show you the results because this isn't an admin account, but I wanted you to see how I do this. Then I give you a free call, 20-minute call, and I get so much information on those calls. You don't have to do calls in your Skool group, but you can, and it's really easy to set up. I send out a Google link. We have a phone call for 20 minutes, and I help them. And I also collect information, and that's how I created the courses. I ask them to subscribe to YouTube, and everyone does. And I say, hey, when you subscribe, leave a comment. 54 people have left a comment. And then I talk about what we're going to cover. So this was one of the bigger polls here that we did, which is, hey, what are your biggest challenges? Imposter syndrome, analysis paralysis, overthinking, fear of failure, perfectionism. 69 people voted. I can tell you that overthinking is the most voted on in this community. And these are really short videos. You don't even have to do these videos. You can just do posts like these and put them in the classroom, which is exactly what I do on all of my courses. So then I gathered the information. I said, okay, people are blocked with this stuff. I created this Mindset Reset course, which people absolutely love because they told me what they were challenged with. And then I created the solution for them. So I created these different 18 lessons. They're short. They're anywhere from 3 minutes to maybe 7 or 8 minutes each. And each one, they have to comment below. And then at the end, I ask them to rank the course. Like, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how did this look? So this is really easy to do. It's as simple as I can go in here into the classroom and just upload videos. You can use Loom. Now they do native hosting. So you can just record a video anywhere. You could record on your phone and then you could upload it in here and there's native hosting. So you don't need to have all of these outside tools to host your videos. You could use the Skool platform, which is a recent update and it's really, really cool. Then I have paid products. All right. Now, here's how I build the paid products. The 5-day digital product challenge was something that I had from another group that I run, my mastermind group, and it was well received. I put it in here and they can buy it for $97 or they can upgrade to the annual plan. So instead of paying $5 per month, they upgrade to annual right here at $45 per year, or they can buy it for $97, one-time fee. And I've actually had people do both, buy it for $97 or upgrade to annual. This Freedom Builder mini bundle, which is a series of calls with me plus my flagship course, 2 courses. So you would get my flagship course and then you would get this for $250. The reason that I have this is because I was doing the calls. If you remember, I have the roadblock calls in the Start Here course. I started doing calls with people and they said, hey, Brian, can I just buy a few more calls with me because this helped me? 3 people said it and I built this and people bought it because I asked them what they wanted. They told me and then I made it for them. I charged them money and it was a no-brainer for them to buy it and people bought it because they wanted it. They asked for it. The same with this YouTube workshop that I just did. I did a live workshop, 2 hours, where I went through my entire YouTube strategy of how I was able to grow my channel, add 4,500 people to my email list in 60 days and go from 1,100 subscribers to I have over 12,000 now in about 75 days. And I walked people through my entire process. I showed them my entire funnel. But before that, I hit my email list and I said, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. I'm probably going to charge around $50 for it. Do you guys have any interest? Reply, I'm in. About 50 people said yes to that. I made the workshop. I had about 29 people pay for the workshop and 21 showed up. Other people asked me like, hey, will you just sell the replay? And I said, yes, I will. Well, guess what's inside of Mindset School? The replay for $25, or you can upgrade to annual. So you can do this for your group once you find out what people want. And they don't have to be courses. They can be digital products. They can be a mix of digital products and courses. So don't worry about having to be a video person. You can create products. And you can do all this for $9 per month. So you have the classroom, which you can put paid products in. You can have free stuff in here. You always want to have free stuff in your group, but you also want to have some paid products as well, especially if you have a low cost group or even a free group, which again is your lead magnet. So now what I want to do is I want to jump into ChatGPT here, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to build this community starting from the idea. Okay, so here is the prompt, and you're going to have to insert some stuff in here. So I want to build a paid online community around my interest, skills, or life experience, right? So what I want you to do is change this. And this is going to be in the description, 100% for free. You don't need to sign up for anything. It'll be in the description, this exact prompt. I always do that when I do these AI prompt videos. So I want you to think about what you want to make your group about. So let's look at like a hobby. I want to build a paid online community around my love for golf using Skool's $9 per month hobby plan. Give me 3 specific community ideas that could help people solve a real problem, require zero tech outside of school, could attract at least 50 paying customers. Then give me a simple plan to choose my best idea, set up the group name, about page, classroom idea, get my first 10 free members who help me shape the group, and then start charging. All right. So that's the only change, is just change what you want the group to be about. And the $9 hobby plan is a dream for turning passions into paid low-tech online clubs, and golf is perfect for it. Again, this is a hobby plan. So you have to remember that there are groups on Skool that are just hangout groups. Like there's a group on Skool about bird watching, like no joke. And people just go there to hang out, and they pay to be around people who like bird watching, and they talk about it. And the owner is just like the moderator. Like, I don't even think they're creating a bunch of content. They just create the space for the community. So think about that when you're thinking about your idea. Break 90 Bootcamp. I like that idea. The Mental Game Club, the DIY Golfer's Lab. Golfers waste time and money on gimmicky gear, training aids, and swing tips that don't stick. I can tell you that men spend money on golf equipment. Like that's one of the things they spend money on. So I like the Break 90 Bootcamp because there's a lot of casual golfers who are stuck, amateur golfers who are in the 90s or maybe in the hundreds that want to get better. So I would look at that and look to help them, right? And then look to go find golfers. Like I think I could do something with this group. I'm not going to because I already have 2 groups and I don't need another one. So here's the plan. Use this gut check matrix, which is the Break 90 Bootcamp. Do I love talking about this? I do. Is it painful? Yes, it is. Would I pay $9 per month? Yes. These are the checks. Mental Game Club. Like this is, whichever one scores the most, you go with that first. But use this gut check. I think that people would pay the most for the Break 90 Bootcamp. And then probably second would be the Golfer's Lab. Like mindset stuff is tough to sell. And I have Mindset School, right? But I knew that it was going to work because people told me that they wanted it. And now that they're in there, the community's taking a life on its own. So choose your idea. Step 2 is set up your Skool group, give it a name, and you can change it later. So don't overthink it. About page, example, welcome to the Break 90 Clubhouse. This is the place for mid-handicap golfers who are sick of playing bogey golf and ready to finally break 90 for good. We share real world tips, short game drills, weekly challenges, and lessons learned. Like you got to think about what you're going to put in there, but then it's giving you some ideas. 3 stats that you must track, All right, this sounds pretty good so far. This is the key. You open up the group and let go of the about page being perfect and all this stuff. It's like you just get people in there. So I would look at, do I know 10 people that would be interested in this, and get them in there? So I would look at my contact list in my phone. I would look at my email list, all of my social media profiles, and just say, hey, I'm starting this group about helping golfers get out of the 90s, right? And get lower scores. Are you in? The first 10 members are free. Here's the link to sign up and join. I want you guys to help me build this thing out and be active in there. You can get your first 10 free founding members very quickly if you go ahead and do that. And there's no friction because they don't have to pay. They just got to join. Once the 10 say yes, give them free access and ask, what would make this helpful for you? So you would follow my format where I go through and have everybody answer the questions. And I make those pinned posts. Like I want them to do the welcome first, then I want them to ask the next question, then I want them to answer the next question. So have them go through the order, direct them. And then step 4 would be to start charging. Now, you don't have to do this right away, but once you've got 3 to 5 posts in the classroom, a few active threads, or member wins, like if members are saying like, hey, because of this community, I was able to break 90, I was able to shave a couple of strokes off my score, and you get those testimonials, then you can use that stuff I'm going to go back to my about page. You can use that stuff in your about page. So this is the landing page that people see. And you can see here, this gentleman who I got on a one-to-one call with said, thank you so much for your time and your guidance. When internet gurus ask you for $5, which is what my group is, I generally feel like I should get some change. The value I received from our discussion was worth 50 times your price, if not more. I didn't tell him to do this. He willingly did it because I over-delivered in the group. And if you do that in your group, you get their permission. I have his permission to put this on here. This is what they see. And it's like, wow, well, there must be some legitimacy to this. And that's why I have 148 members in here. But I started with 0. And then I had people who said, hey, yeah, if you started, I'll join. And they joined right away. So I had my founding members. They helped me build the group. So if we go back to ChatGPT, you want to make sure that you're charging. Now, you don't want to, it depends on what you're doing. You can go from 0 to $5. You can go to $9, but you don't want to go too high too fast, right? You want to build it slowly. And then you can use that like, hey, every month, the price is going to increase. Like month 1, it's free. Month after, or the first 10 members, it's free. Then after that, it's going to be $5. Then the next month, I'm going to raise it to $9. Then the next month, I'm going to raise it to maybe $15. And up until to the point where you get to the max rate that you feel like you want to charge. And then you would always give an annual option as well. Like my group, Mindset School, is $5 a month or $45 per year. If I go back to the About page here, then you see I have a note here down at the bottom, price increases to $9 per month or $60 per annual on August 1st. Now, why do I have a $5 per month group? You might be thinking, this guy should be charging a lot more money for this. Well, this is a feeder group, if you will, for people who are blocked. They want to start a business, but they're not ready mentally. So I'm helping them with their mindset. And then once they're ready, then they can move to my mastermind, which is a lot higher in terms of price, or my one-to-one coaching. So I use this community and then they buy stuff in the classroom. So I have the paid products in the classroom, like people buy this stuff and they give me all these ideas. And I'm very, very active in this community. This is a super active group and it's taking on a life of its own. And I'm on the $99 plan, right? If I was on the $9 plan, I'd be making even more money. So steps for you is to use this prompt in ChatGPT and don't overthink this. I'm telling you, when I started my group, when I started my Skool group, I had no name for the group. I had nothing in the classroom. I had a welcome post and then I just started building it out. and I was just collecting the information and getting people in there and doing calls. Like I just got people on one-to-one calls. So back here again, look, I just want to show you the different types of communities that they have. There's a school about calligraphy, earning $6,200 per month, a pickleball school. This is Dating with Gracie, English paper piecing. I don't even know what that is. Paper piecing society, $371 per month, AI that works. There's all different kinds of communities in here. All right, so I want to go back and show you the bird watching community because I think this is pretty funny. So I'm going to go to the Discover Communities tab in Skool and do bird watching. You can see if you go in here, there's a bunch of different communities. So this will give you some inspiration. But if I go here it is, the flock, the bird watching community. So we go in here and this is she has the video, right? I put the video last, but you can do whatever you want. They have 126 members, $15 a month. I think they've been raising the price, but it's birders of all levels centered around laughs, expert tips, and vibrant place that makes birding fun, easy, and social. And they do, it's a place to hang out, a space to share birding wins. Looks like they do some local meetups as well. And then they have a free trial. So you can have a free trial in your group. Now, I don't do free trials, but I used to. So that's another aspect that you're allowed to do as well, is you can offer a free trial for 7 days and let them check it out and see it for free. So if you have a paid group, you can do a free trial. Like that's something that you can absolutely test. All right. So this is $9 per month. And you can absolutely build a community around a skill or an interest or a hobby that you have where you can bring people together and create an audience. Like that is how you create an audience, common interests. Then you strategically start finding out what their challenges are, what they want, and that's when you listen to them and you interact with them and you make it for them. And that can be either your course material or your digital products or whatever it is that you're going to offer, and you can put that in the classroom. This site collects payments too, so you don't need an outside payment source. You can literally have everything right in here. And then as this community grows, then you can start looking at some outside stuff or upgrade to the $99 plan. You can start looking at some outside resources to make it a better experience for everyone. But I'm telling you, this $9 plan is no joke. There's no reason for you not to at least check it out. If you've been trying to build an audience or you've been trying to start something online, but you're blocked by all this tech stuff, like it's $9. Think about it. For $108 for the next 12 months, you can have a place where you can collect leads, where you can bring people together and you could start having an audience, and you don't even need an email list. Like that is your email list as well, because you can talk to them. You can even make posts and there's a button that you can push where it emails it to everyone and they'll get the post. And you can do that, I think every 72 hours, which is a really, really cool feature. All right, try the prompt. Check out the Skool platform. I'm leaving the prompt and I'm leaving the link below in the description to check out the Skool community and get signed up. It's a 14-day free trial. It's an absolute no-brainer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Let's go.